That's better. That's better. Welcome back. Grillman's Garage here, and by the thumbnails in the front, you can pretty well tell that this is predominantly a Canadian content video. Okay, it's round one in a small series of videos about a company I stumbled across a couple of weeks ago called the Bigley Brothers. They've been around for a while, but I've kind of either ignored them or forgotten or not really realized about it, and they went by the wayside. I was searching on Best Buy and came across a drone, and it had this logo on it, the Bigley Brothers. So I decided to find out what it's all about. And I saw them in Amazon, I saw them in Walmart, Best Buy. They must be doing something right? Okay. So I started to go on to their website and look at them. Apparently it's Fred and James Bigley and a few friends got together a number of years ago and said, we want to create a Canadian drone store, business, service, whatever you want to call it. So that's what they did. Now they're into arguably some of the most advanced and complex e-commerce networks in the country. Okay, kudos to them. Kudos to them. Very good, very good. So I've been chatting back and forth, and it's been very interesting. They have several ways of communication. They have a 1-800 number, they have a support email, and they have a live chat. If you want a more relaxed, candid feeling, go for the live chat. If you want a specific, and they'll get back to you the next day or later on, answer type thing, more in-depth stuff, go for the support. And if you want to really talk one-on-one to somebody, then go to the 1-800 number, and if you can't get through, just leave a message and they'll phone you back. Okay? Remember, they're in Vancouver, so it's Pacific Standard Time. Okay? Depending where you are in the country. Okay? Again, if you're in Canada. Okay, right. So I've been talking to them for a couple of weeks, and it's been very professional, very nice, very easy to speak to, communicate with, I should say. I haven't physically spoken to anybody because I enjoy the chat and I want to get a feel for them, how they respond to people, and I've bombarded them with questions over and over and over and over and over. And to my surprise yet, I haven't been told to bugger off. There you go. And they say, bring it on. More questions, better. We want to grow. We want to get better. How can we help you? What can we do? Okay. So their whole mantra, I guess, is customer service. Okay. Up until now, you bought a drone from any of the big three, the box stores, wherever. That was it. They washed their hands of you. You want customer service? No such thing. Okay. Worse than even buying something from AliExpress or Banggood overseas. Okay. Because nobody at the store knew anything of what you were talking about. Their support system that's in a manual that you can't understand anyway is non-existent and doesn't exist, or it's in a language you have no idea what it is, and the phone number has 15 different letters and numbers to it. It's in a country you've never even heard of. So customer service doesn't exist. The Bigley Brothers decided, we're going to supply Canadian networks with a few select drones from the novice to the intermediary, and we're going to support them in any way we can. We're going to be there for people. If you have a problem, phone us. If you have a problem, email, support, chat, do something. We're here for you. We want to help you. Okay. You can't ask for anything more than that. Okay. And so far, I've asked them, I say, dozens and dozens of questions and dozens of emails, and I've been very happy with the responses. Might not like some of the responses I get, and I might ask them again, and then I get clarity, and away we go. But at least I can understand, and we have a good rapport communicating. Okay? So, as far as pricing goes, I don't really want to get into that because convenience is it's a tricky scale to balance. Okay? It really is. Some people drive Fords, some people drive Chevys, some people drive BMWs. Where your values lie is different for everybody. Is convenience worth the amount of money you're going to spend to get the product and support that you want? That's only you can answer. For me, I tend to go to AliExpress and roll the dice, and what I get, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. As far as support goes, up until the Bigley brothers came across in Canada, you were SOL. There's none. Okay. So now there is for a select number of drones, and the number of drones they've selected is a number of sub 250 drones, which in Canada is exceptional because everybody can fly a sub 250 drone. Once you get over that 250 gram mark, you got to get it registered, you got to get your basic pilot license certificate, and you've got to obey umpteen dozen rules and regulations and keep records for everything under the sun. And it's, in some cases, it's taken a lot of people out of the over 250 drone market because it's just too restrictive in some cases. Okay. So there we go. The Bigley brothers. Okay. How will they do through time? Is it sustainable what they're doing? I think it is if they keep changing and moving with the tide. Okay. As I say, up to this point, it's been a positive experience. Okay. I'm not going to talk too much about money and about what specific drones they have. I may not agree with some of the drones they've picked. Some of them are very, very good. Okay. Okay. I'll go into a couple of them here. Okay. One of my favorites, and everybody knows this, the Hubsan Zeno Mini SE. To me, hands down, by far, the most reliable drone that Hubsan has ever produced, sub 250 gram drone, ever. Okay, it's right up there with the Mavic Mini. It's amazing. Okay, it doesn't have the super best camera, but it's pretty decent. It's reliable. The flight, the hovering, it's really good. I think it's really good. They have a similar version. They call it the Voyager Zeno Mini, or whatever it is, okay? Which is actually the Hubsan Zeno Mini SE R, the refined version. The controller doesn't have the monitor in the middle. That's the refined version, okay? Excellent. But, excuse me, it's bad burrito or something. Don't look at MSRPs on anybody's website because everybody says, oh, 30% off today only, 50% off next week, 80% off coming soon. Don't worry about MSRP. That means nothing, okay? It's how much money you're willing to spend for that product and that support, okay? Our next videos are going to be, is that support there for you, okay? Is the money you pay worth what you get, okay? And remember, if you purchase something and you don't like it, there's a 30-day return, no questions asked, warranty. Call them up, whatever. They'll send you a label, stick it on, mail it. Doesn't cost you a dime. Okay. If you buy a new product, it's a 30-day window. If you buy a refurbished product, it's a 7-day window. And it's not from the day that you buy it or invoice it or it's shipped out. It's as of the day you receive it, which is great. Absolutely great. Another thing they have is Bigley Care, which is another great feature. Okay, you've heard of Care Refresh from DJI, etc. Okay, well, this is Bigley Care. It costs you $100, about just under $100. Okay, but what happens is it's unlimited replacements. Unlimited. They're going to cost you between maybe $200 to $300, something like that, depending on the drone. If you buy a $100 drone, it's not going to be $200 to repair it, to replace it. If you buy a $2,000 drone, then it could be a couple $100. Okay, so take that into consideration. But even that isn't that bad when you consider the price of the drone in the end. So you could have 5 replacements in a year. You could run over it with a truck. You could smash it into the house, into a tree. You could lose it. They're gonna replace it for you. Okay. The warranty period. In a lot of cases, even if your warranty period has gone past, depending on what the issue is, they will pay for the shipping back and forth. Okay. If the warranty is such to a degree that it's not worth repairing, they ship you out a new one. Okay. Things like that. Okay. So there we go. the Bigley brothers. It's going to be interesting to follow along, and I hope you stay with us, and we'll get into it in the next one. Okay, coming up very soon. Okay, take care. Bye.